Okay. So when others will be used to instead of the using all the other exceptions. So you can use the only one exception, that is when others. So when to use this means whenever you are not having to remember the exact exception name, you can use this when others, or you can use the along with the other exceptions. So but it should be on the last of the exception section. Declare LV underscore ename varchar 20 begin. Select ename into LV underscore ename from EMP where employee number is equals to colon employee number, that is bind parameter. DBMS output LV underscore ename exception when others, then error code is SQL code, error message is SQL error employee does not exist already. So in the above also already displayed, executed this one. Okay, 7566 I'm giving. So now I'm getting the value. Second time I'm executing, I'm passing the null value. So then it is getting no data found. Okay. Same thing I'm executing, instead of the null I'm passing the sum 222. Then also I'm getting the no data found. That means in the table there is no data. So that time I'm getting this message. So some other examples for this and other exemptions. You can have this. Declare LV underscore ename varchar 227. Select ename into LV underscore ename from EMP. And here, so all the 14 records it will try to fetch into this LV underscore ename. So then what error I'm going to get? So here, no data found. So it is, there is no possible of no data found. So because here it is the select statement, we are not passing any employee number or department number. So that it is going to fetch the too many rows only. So but in the code I am mentioning the no data found and also too many rows and also one others. All the three exceptions I am mentioning here. Suppose if I execute this one and it is giving the more than one row will exist. This message it is going to this exception. Okay. So it is not going to no data found or it is not going to when others because it is matching with this too many rows so that it is printing this one. Suppose if I am not using this one, I am using only when no data found, when others, these two only I am using. What it will do? It will go to this others exception and in the others exception it is printing the exact fetch returns more than requested number of rows it is printing. Okay. So if I want to print the same also in the too many rows, so then you can use this DBMS output statement. This also can include here. Here I am only including the custom message only. Okay. So that it is giving more than one row will exist. It is this message is only printed. So now if I print this again, so that is giving you the same exact return, exact fetch returns more than the requested number of rows. Okay. So when you use the when others or when you use the too many rows, but based on this error, so it is giving you the SQL error, ERRM, it is giving you the exact error message. What is the exact error message for this error? That error number and error message it is displaying here. So here I'm using the select into class with the where class where employee number is equals to one parameter employee number. So here when others it is giving error code I am printing, error message I am printing here. So employee number I'm not giving the wrong information, that is not exist, so that it is printing the no data found. Suppose same query if I execute with this, 7499 is that exist. Okay, Alan, this is the printing. Alan is there, it is printed. So that means it is not gone to the exception section. So when this number does not exist, employee number, then only it is going to this exception part. Okay. So one more example, last example for this, when others. So here, declare A number, B number, C number. Begin. C assignment operator, A plus B I am giving. DBMS output underscore line of C. Okay. So here if you see the size is 2 characters only. Here also 2 characters. For C also 2 characters. But when you use the A plus B, what it will? It will come the 3 characters. That is 170 it will come. So that size mismatch it is going to error here for this C variable. Then it is giving the error as a numeric or value error. So when you say this numeric or value error, that means the size is mismatching here. Or instead of the number you are sending the characters, or in place of characters you are sending the numbers. That error message, based on that you can identify that exactly what is the error you have to check in this code. So here it is, only the issue is with the size of the variable here. Suppose if I say size is increased to 3 here, then what will happen? It will be executed and it is giving you the 170. Suppose I want to use this runtime parameter ampersand A, you can say colon A, colon B. Okay. So what it will do now? So it will ask you the runtime value. A value I am providing 50 and B value 25. Then it is printing 75. It is okay. But if I give A value 150 and B value 25, then it is giving you the error. Why it should come now? So value are numeric error. So why? Because here it is taking 2 only for this, but I am providing 3 characters, so that for this A variable itself it is throwing the error here. So that means input error, when there is an input error, that will come here in the SQL script. When there is a execution section error, so then it will come in this DBMS output. So that if you see, I'm using this A value 99 and B value also 99. Then it is giving the 198. But here, because already 3 characters it is there, so that it is working. Suppose if it is only 2 characters, then same values I am passing, then it is throwing the error. So that is numeric value or numeric or value error. Okay. So this is handling by the one other section. Actually, we have the numeric or value error invalid. That is a, what is that? Exact value error. This is actually value error it will come. Okay. So when I use this one, so it is giving the, when you use the value error, it is coming the same numeric or value error. Instead of the value error exception, I am using the others. When others. Then also I am getting the same error message. You see this? 6502, 6502, same 06502, or happen 06502 error message. So mainly we are using only this. Out of them, there is a lot number of exceptions are there, but in the real time we are going to use these many only. No data found, too many rows, invalid cursor, cursor already open, invalid number value, error, 0 divide. So these you have to remember. Suppose if you forget any of these then you can simply use this others. When others, okay? It will handle above all the exceptions. Okay, so with this exceptions part completed. Tomorrow, this is about the predefined error, predefined exception. So tomorrow we'll continue with the user-defined exceptions. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow with this user-defined exceptions. Any doubts? Okay, so we'll continue tomorrow.